Hello friends, myself Professor Amishir Sagar, and in this video tutorial we are going to learn practical on subject embedded and real-time operating system. Okay, so in this video tutorial we are going to learn practical on interfacing of temperature sensor TMP36 with Arduino board. Okay, now before performing the experiment, we are going to learn a few things. Okay, so what task we are going to perform, or that is nothing but what is the aim of our experiment is we have to read out the temperature from TMP36 sensor. Okay, and we have to display the temperature on serial monitor. That task we are going to perform here. Now to perform this practical, what equipments we are required? We require Arduino development board, then breadboard, cable, temperature sensor TMP36 and external power supply. Now let us talk about this particular sensor TMP36. This TMP36 it has three terminals. Okay, that is power supply 5 volt, ground and output of the sensor. Now the advantage of this TMP36 sensor is it can provide or it can sense the temperature range from -50 degree to 150 degrees Celsius. Okay, and if we talk about the output of this particular sensor is for -50 degree we get 0 volt, and for maximum temperature range, that is for 150 degree, we get the output of 2 volt. Okay, so this is the what we can say an overview regarding this particular temperature sensor. That means the maximum voltage or output value of the sensor is 2 volt. Okay, so I think this is related with the temperature sensor TMP36. How we can interface this particular temperature sensor, that we will see in this diagram. Okay, so as I said, the temperature sensor has three terminals. Okay, so one is connected to the power supply 5 volt. Okay, then the third one is nothing but the ground pin, and this middle pin is nothing but the analog signal. Okay, the analog output of the particular sensor, and that analog output we are connecting to the analog channel 0, A0. Okay, now using Arduino board we can read the analog output of this particular sensor, and we have to display the value of analog voltage into the digital. Okay, so let us see how we can do this particular thing. Now for that purpose the program is given here. Okay, so what is the code? Initially you have to so we'll understand how the coding can be done. So int TMP36, okay, we have declared one integer variable and we have assigned the value A0. Okay, so A0 is nothing but the analog channel 0. Then we have declared one more variable for reading out the temperature result, that is temperature equal to 0. Then we are now we have declared here an array of variable, integer variable temp. Okay, In that we are going to store 10 values, that's why we have declared here 10. Then for delay purpose we are declaring one more variable, time equal to 20. Okay, now this is just initial declaration of all those variables. Okay, then in setup loop we are using, as we have to declare the result on serial port, so that's why we are taking this, we have to give serial dot begin. Okay, and the baud rate for serial communication we have set is 9600. Okay, now in the main loop we are reading the 10 values successively. Okay, now temp of 0 equal to map analog read TMP36. TMP36 means we are reading the analog channel 0. Already we have declared here, right? So TMP36 equal to A0 we have already written here. Okay, so the same thing we are applying here. So here we are reading the analog voltage. Now that analog voltage value range will be from 0 to 410. Okay, now the question may be there, like how this 410 value we have taken. Okay, so we'll see that. And this this map command, okay, we are using the map command for converting the read value into the required output value. Okay, so this is map command is required for mapping one range of value to the another range of value. Okay, so this is very useful command, map command. Okay, so we have to get the output in terms of minus 50 degree to 150. Okay, but the actual output of the sensor we get in form of this particular 0 to 410. Okay, now I will explain how your output of analog to digital converter will be 0 to 140, 410. Okay, so for that purpose you must have to you must know what will be the output of any sensor. Whenever you are connecting any sensor with Arduino board or any microcontroller, you can be able to calculate the maximum range of value. Okay, so how to calculate the maximum range of value? I will show you the calculation here. Okay, just hold on. Yeah, yes, calculation part we are going to see. Okay, I will just increase the font size so that you can able to view in a proper way. Alright, now for analog to digital converter in the Arduino board is reference voltage is 5 volt. Okay, so always remember that whenever you do not declare any reference voltage, so by default the reference voltage for analog to digital converter is taken as a 5 volt in case of Arduino board. Now your Arduino board is having analog channels. ADC channel, output of ADC channel is 10 bit. The output of your ADC channel is 10 bit in the Arduino board. Okay, and therefore the resolution for your ADC in the Arduino board is 5 divided by 2 raised to 10. 5 divided by 2 raised to 10, that means 5 divided by 1024. Okay, so this is the resolution for your Arduino board. Okay, that means this is a minimum voltage value for which the output will be incremented by 1. Okay, now this is the maximum value. The 5 volt is the maximum value. Okay, whenever we get the 5 volt output, or whenever you get the 5 volt analog input to this analog channel, then you will get the maximum value of 10 times 1. Okay, that is 1024. But here the sensor output, maximum output of the sensor is 2 volt. Maximum output of the sensor is 2 volt. Okay, therefore for 2 volt output of your TMP36, okay, so you just divide it by resolution value. Okay, so what is the resolution value? This is the resolution value. So 2 volt divided by this resolution value, what you get is 409.668. that is nothing but the 410. Okay, so I think all of you might have understood why the value 410 is taken in the program. Okay, so this is what the calculation you have to perform before putting any value in your program. Okay, so 0 to 410 will be the reading of your TMP36 sensor. Okay, so maximum output of your TMP sensor read by the analog channel will be 410. Okay, now we'll see. So here mapping is done. Okay, so your analog channel is going to read the value 0 to 410. Okay, and these value will be converted to -50 to 150. Okay, so the range of value from 0 to 410 will be converted to -50 to 150 using this map command. Okay, and that is how we get the actual reading value in the degree Celsius. Okay, so we are from this temperature sensor we are getting from this analog channel we are getting the value in the range of 0 to 410, but actually we want to see the output in the degree Celsius. Okay, and therefore we have to convert this analog channel value to the degree Celsius value, and that is the reason we have used the map command here. Okay, and same way after that we have kept some delay, time delay we have given. Okay, so time is assigned value 20. That means for 20 millisecond it will be there will be some delay. Again the second temperature value is read from the same channel. Okay, so this way temperature 0, temperature 1, temperature 2, temperature 3, likewise the values are read successively. Okay, so 10 times we are reading the value. Okay, and the same instruction we are using. Okay, and at the end we are taking the average of these 10 value, temperature equal to, okay, so adding all this temperature divided by 10 we are getting the summarized value for the temperature, and finally we are printing the value using serial dot print then temperature. Okay, so this is how we can indicate the temperature on the serial monitor. Okay, now let us observe how we can let us observe how practically this particular what we can say, how the practically we can monitor the temperature using this TMP36. Okay, so here I am showing the connection for Arduino board. Okay, and also it is connected to the LCD module. Okay, now after connection you have to write the code in the Arduino software and you have to load it on the particular Arduino board. After loading, you can see here the success message will be indicated. You have to open the serial monitor. Okay, and after serial monitor is opened, you can see the output. So this is how we can observe the output of your temperature sensor, okay, on the Arduino board. Okay, I hope all of you have understood the concept of how we can interface the temperature sensor to the Arduino board and how we can convert the temperature the analog sensor value to, and we can map to the degrees Celsius. Okay, so if you have any sort of queries, you can mail me at shirsagar.an or you can call me at 9527 299 300. Okay, so thank you very much for patient listening.